Hey, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to the channel. And today we're going to be going over the top 3 dividend ETFs for beginners in the market. These 3 ETFs would hold a great dividend and also provide great holdings to ensure that there are low levels of volatility and tons of peace of mind when it comes to the first couple investments in the market. I hope you enjoyed the video, and just a quick bit of information, I named the channel after myself due to my hopes of having several businesses like real estate, ATMs, and other business ventures in the future, which I can hopefully bring everybody along and assist with the future of their finances. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. The first of the 3 ETFs in which we will be looking into is the Invesco Preferred ETF, ticker symbol PGX. This is a monthly paying dividend ETF, which would be great for investors looking into having that monthly dividend to either use for their bills or to reinvest into their holdings. This preferred ETF is a sweet spot between common stock and bonds to ensure that it's a bit more on the stable side. This ETF does not move in its stock price too much. The 52-week range is from a low of $14.08 to $15.29, which is absolutely crazy. On February 8th, this ETF reached a low of $8 and has seemed to have a steady price from the years 2011 through 2020. The dividend yield for this ETF is just under 5% at 4.96%. This is absolutely great for investors looking for a higher yield to assist in reinvesting their dividends for more shares. This high dividend can assist in the amount of compound interest you can achieve in a low span of time compared to a dividend of 1% or 2%. The holdings of PGX are heavy in the preferred aspect, with their top holdings being involved in banks which can include JP Morgan and Bank of America. This ETF is an absolute must for most investors. Just let this one go for a couple years and ensure the dividends reinvestments are on. The second ETF we are going to be going over is Granite Shares HIPS US High Income ETF. The long name shouldn't discourage you from purchasing these shares. This ETF is an absolute monster when it comes to monthly dividend payments. The current dividend is 8.57%, which is crazy when compared to stocks like Coca-Cola, which I recently covered with their 3% dividend. HIPS has 3 main sector holdings, which include financials, real estate, and energy, which are sectors known for their dividends. The current price for HIPS is $15.67, which is very cheap for investors looking to purchase tons of shares. Their 52-week range is from $11.23 all the way up to $16.23, which is an obvious for a dividend ETF where they don't have too much movement in their prices or capital gains. HIPS is another great stock for investors looking to provide cash flow for themselves or looking to buy and hold for years and just keep compound interesting. I currently hold a couple shares of HIPS, but I'm looking to increase as much as I can in the future just because you can't pass up on that 8.57% dividend, and again, just leave it for a couple years and let it grow and grow and grow. ProShares S&P 500 Dividend Aristocrats ETF is the last ETF we're going to be going over, and again it features a super long name. This one is a bit different when compared to HIPS and PGX in the aspect of the dividend being way lower, but in exchange the capital gains return is great. NOBL is a quarterly paying dividend stock that tracks dividend aristocrats. This group of elite stocks are stocks who have increased their dividends for the past 25 years, which is longer than I have been alive. So these companies are super safe. The current price of NOBL is $89.83, which is a bit more expensive when compared to other ETFs. But with a 52-week range of $64.90 all the way up to $94.38 means it does offer great capital gains for its investors. The dividend yield of NOBL is just under 2%, which is a bit low, but should be steady for years into the future. The top holdings for NOBL are no more than 2% of top percentage, which is very great for diversification. Just to name a couple, this does include Target, Exxon, and Colgate-Palmolive. NOBL is great for its investors who are looking to have the best of both worlds, both super consistent dividends and also great capital gains. I would recommend this ETF for anyone due to its great holdings and performance over the last couple years. Its holdings are very diversified, so that does help with peace of mind over the unforeseeable future. Thank you guys, hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time. Bye bye.